What's up, yeah? So today I made three trades. One was a big winner on Wendy's, and I had a minor loser on AMD and a minor loser on Ford, but ended the day green. So Wendy's was my first trade. I knew that I always liked Wendy's, and today I like them even more. So what do we have on Wendy's? So Wendy's was down in the pre-market. So if you see on the daily chart right here, it gapped down from 21.97 or 21.95 all the way to 2021. So the stock was down. Clearly, someone is not happy with the stock. So I was looking to see what it was going to do in the open. And what I saw was in the first 2 minutes of the trade, I saw this red bar with a topping tail. This black line right here. This black line indicates selling pressure. The stock got up to this price, but sellers pushed it down. And then I saw the buyers, this green bar, making a comeback. But then I saw sellers coming back and knocking the buyers down, took out this bar, and we went down. So I knew that sellers were in control of this stock. So what I did was I placed a short sell limit order at this price right here, which is 2021. I felt this tail was gonna protect me, and I didn't want to chase it down here. I don't like chasing stocks. If they don't come back to my price, I'm not gonna chase them. I've been there and I don't want to go down that road. So I fight for best price. So I was willing to short the stock right here, meaning that I'm betting that the stock is going to continue to go down. So it came up, my short sale order got filled, and then it continued going higher, but I was not too concerned because my stop was going to be the high of day, so 2047. So I was essentially risking about what is that, about 25 cents or so. So but then when I saw this red bar, and then when I saw the following red bar closing below VWAP, this black line, oh man, I was like, all right, this is going to be a good trade. We're not going to be too quick to take profit, and we're going to let it fade. And that's what I did. I had this line right here. This price is a potential support that was, if you look on the 5 minute chart, uh, acted as support right here. So I knew that this level, which I found in pre-market, was gonna potentially act as support, and it consolidated. And once we lost this level with this red bar, I knew that we were in the clear. So the next level was 1970, 1970, which I found on the daily chart. So if you look on the daily chart, where is it? Yeah, at this price right here, the stock had consolidated at this price in the past. So this was also a potential support. And so I decided to take some profit right here. Took some profit at 1981, and I let the rest ride, and I took it off. I took it off at 19 at at 1946. I was gonna hold it or hold some until like 1902. I felt we could realistically get to 19, and we do have this 200 moving average on the daily. It's possible that we could test that, but I was not gonna be too greedy, so I was gonna leave some until 19. But while I was in the Wendy trade, as you can see on my trades, I took two positions on AMD and Ford, and they were both losers, minor losers. But I have a policy that if I lose two consecutive times, I have to stop trading. I have found in the past that as long as I keep my losers small and I don't overtrade, I will be profitable by the end of the week. So that being said, the fact that I had two minor losers while I was in this trade, I just decided to take the money and run. Because I want to end my day green. So I just took the money and ran. So that was a trade on Wendy. So the second trade was on Ford. Ford. Yeah, I've never driven a Ford car before, but I know that is a big company. Anyway, Ford was also down in the pre-market. So as you can see, yesterday it closed at around like 954, and then it dropped in pre-market. So I was I had it on my chart. It was on my watch list. I was not expecting too much from Ford. It has a high float of what is that? 3.9 billion, meaning there are 3.9 billion shares available for the public to trade, and usually Ford moves by about 20 cents. So it's not a big mover, but I felt that today it could potentially move because it's clearly in play with a lot of volume. So what did I see? I saw this. Well, it. I saw this double top. So this is the open. The stock came back to that price. The 200 moving average was resistance. The high of the day was resistance, and it dropped. And we got below all the moving averages and VWAP. So I figured I could take a short here and ride it to low of day or even to a new low. And I felt this could be a, a double top and a lower high. So I went short, and I'm not proud of my entry because I usually don't hit the market order. I place a limit order for the price that I want, and I wanted to place my price right above VWAP, but I was like, I think it's gonna go down, and also it was only gonna make about 2 or 3 cents difference with whether I got fill using market order or limit order. So I chased it, and I did not like the fact that it didn't drop. So I got in at 912, and I got out seeing this uh, green bar closed above VWAP, and I just did not like it. So I got out at 9:15. So I only lost 3 cents per share, which is nothing. And good thing that was a good move because after that it squeezed up. It squeezed up. The last trade was on AMD. AMD is one of those stocks that I always have on my watch list. If you see right here, AMD is right here. I'm always looking at AMD. And what I saw on AMD was we had a big sell off in the open. And then we came back up and we made a new high. But this new high was violently taken out by this big red bar. And that told me that those who bought the stock right here were gonna start selling. Plus, we have this 200 simple moving average at about the 50% of the gap, which is potential resistance. And with this trade, I'm happy that I took it, but I didn't fight for the best price. So when I saw this green bar topping out at about like the 50% mark of this big bar, I felt that we were gonna go down, so I jumped in. I just hit the market order for a short. And I would have liked, in the ideal world, like my policy is always let the price come to you. So I should have put my short limit order at this price right here at like around 30, 34, but I got it at 30.24. I mean, that's 10 cents. Anyway, it popped up on me and I jumped the gun. I stopped out because the fact that this topping tail right here on the 2 minute, the fact that it didn't send us down, I felt that buyers were, still wanting to buy this thing up, and we were most likely gonna test this line right here, which is the previous closing price. Usually stocks like going in that direction, and I realized that once I was in the trade and my stop was gonna be the high of this bar anyway, so I just got out because was already having a good trade on Wendy's and I did not want to bite into that profit, because I want to end my day green. So I got out, and I'm glad I did because now it's just it did not go down. When I initially took the short right here, I was hoping that it would at least go to to this price right here. So 3 trades. Wendy's, thank you, Wendy's. I love your fries and I love your stock because you paid me today. Ford was basically a break even, and AMD, I'm not upset with this trade. The odds were pretty good. I'm happy with the way I traded today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.